Hello, hello, hello. Wednesday came fast. Doesn't it feel strange? Oh, and I didn't even say anything about this wig. I felt like doing like a Donna Summer thing. I think I have to work this wig a little bit more. I think I need to pick it out to really get it the full effect. I kind of just slapped it on my head tonight, but I like the color. It's a nice auburn, and I like the curly bangs. Actually, I love the curly bangs. It frames the face. Okay, so let's get into our first story. It's kind of a continuation of something that we talked about in previous shows. This is coming to us from WPRI.com 12, and I believe they're out of Rhode Island. And it says, "Trick or Treat, the Conjuring house listed for auction on Halloween." And we'll look at the news story they have here.
New developments in the Conjuring house controversy. Target 12 has learned the historic home in Burrville will be up for auction on Halloween. According to town officials, the property was foreclosed on.
The home, of course, was made famous by the 2013 paranormal film The Conjuring. It once hosted guests from around the world until the town shut it down last year, citing issues with the owner and structural issues with the building. We've reached out to the owner for comment, but have not heard back.
Oh, that was super quick. Let me see if the article has more info on it. Let me open it up over here. It has a little bit more info. So what I'm going to do is pause it on the property and read what they have listed here. Some of it might be redundant, but some of it they have added some context. So the auction, which was confirmed by town officials on Friday, is scheduled on the website for October 31st, which is also Halloween. The date is fitting for the home that's been a draw for paranormal enthusiasts around the world. The property, which includes 8.5 acres of land, was last sold in 2022 to Balefire LLC for $1.5 million. According to land records, the company is controlled by Jacqueline Nunez, a self-described medium who has faced a litany of issues in the town over the past year. After purchasing the property, Nunez transformed it into a tourism attraction where people could come visit the property, explore for spirits, and even stay overnight for a price. But problems started bubbling up last August when Target 12 first reported Nunez fired her employee after she said the spirit of the farmhouse's 19th century owner, John Arnold, told her the manager had been stealing. So that's very, very interesting. Can you imagine you're a psychic medium and a spirit tells you your employee has been stealing? That's some wild stuff, but it's feasible for as far as mediums are concerned, because like that's what they do. It's they can hear spirits. Tony Man asks, "Is that your I'm Fine Bloody shirt?" Close. It's actually my, let me see if I can angle this down, Problem Solved Bloody shirt. Which, by the way, if you're looking for it, is on my Amazon shop. Link is in the description box. Okay, so the firing spurred a legal fight over back pay and resulted in other former workers coming forward alleging they also had faced issues working for Nunez. Burrville officials then revoked Nunez's entertainment license last November, saying there were issues with the property along with her application with the town and her interactions with local police. Nunez, however, refused to cancel trips to the property that had already been scheduled, which ultimately left many visitors in a lurch and scrambling to recoup funds after spending hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars to visit the property. Nunez has also had personal disputes with other people from the paranormal community, including Ghost Hunters TV star Jason Hawes, who ended up filing a police report alleging Nunez was harassing him and his family. Nunez could not be immediately reached for comment Friday evening. The latest development that the home is heading for auction, however, will likely come as welcome news to comedian Matt Rife and YouTuber Elton Castee. The two friends who recently purchased the Connecticut home of famed paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren have been pushing to buy the Conjuring house. Quote, "As a fan of paranormal film and history of the property and the land it sits on, it'd be an honor to help preserve its beauty," Rife told Target 12 in a statement last month. The two people credited for this article are Sarah Guarnelli, I think it's Guarnelli, and Eli Sherman. They both work for Target 12 as investigative reporters. So shout out to Sarah Guarnelli and Eli Sherman for this article. Let me see what else is going on. Tom Baker says, "The only place in the States I'm not spending the night is the Winchester house." And Tony says, "Snitch and ass ghosts, they should mind their ghostly business." let me put this on Do Not Disturb because for some reason my notifications are going crazy tonight. Oh, by the way, tonight is a lunar eclipse. So the energy is going to be very interesting either way. Here are the images from the actual listing for the Conjuring house. This is, I guess, is listed by J.J. Manning Auctioneers. And here's the first image outside of the house. There's the other side of it. Got a grill back there, looks like. There's the land that it's on. It's got a pretty good acreage, I'll call it. Amount of acreage. Okay, so here's what the interior looks like. Pretty dreary. Now it's got a little library. They have a nerve to have this Raggedy Andy doll here because it makes you think of the real Annabelle doll, but she was a Raggedy Ann doll. Oh, Kitty is here. Kitty says, hi, have a good day. You have a good day as well, Kitty. So what else we have here? No, it's interesting. These kitchen cabinets kind of look similar to the kitchen cabinets in my father and my stepmother's house. They have original wood cabinets from when their house was built in the 1930s. They kept the original wood cabinets, but they updated everything else. God, the whole house did they not paint or wallpaper any part of this house? It's just too I'm getting like over wooded here. It's too much wood. Even the toilet seat is wood. It's too much wood everywhere. This week it's giving, no, it actually kind of reminds me of the cabin from Evil Dead. Got a nice paper towel dispenser right there. They updated that, but too much wood. Okay, that's a little bit better. Some relief. Just a little bit of lightness, you know? And then and another doll in here. Another Raggedy Ann or Andy doll inside of the clock, inside of a grandfather clock. And 2 Ouija boards. Like, what are y'all trying to do? If that place is already haunted and then you stack it with a bunch of things that, and then is a blanket also a Ouija board? People play too much with stuff like this. Tonyman says, this house looks more like the Warrens' house in the movie, at least the exterior. Yeah, it does. Because it's the same, not the exact same area, but this is Rhode Island. The Warrens' house is in Connecticut. As much as people from Connecticut like myself like to pretend that we are so much different from people from Rhode Island, there is not a huge difference between Rhode Island and Connecticut. I know y'all might be angry at me for saying so, but really, there's not a huge difference. It's the same kind of Southern New England charm. That's what I'll call it. Okay, so in this room we have, I used to have one of these chairs. They flip over on you if you don't sit on them right, but I kind of liked my chair like that. But a chalkboard in here. Looks like that's a security camera right there. I could be mistaken, but that looks like a security camera. And it's a different room, also with that style of chair. Not too bad. I mean, is this what they were doing at Airbnb? Because it's my understanding Miss Nunez was renting out this place as an Airbnb. I guess if you like rustic, you might like this. Is that the basement? Because that gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like that at all. I think I'm going to scroll away from that picture because it's creepy. Yeah. Yeah. This is, ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, it has like a little garage barn type thing. Maybe a chicken coop? There it is from a distance. It's a street going up to it, I guess. Yeah. So that is the property that is now for sale, or will be up for auction on Halloween. Okay. Not my cup of tea, but Matt Rife and Buddy, whatever your name was, I can't remember what it was. Have at it. That's all you. Tony says the Conjuring house is up for auction in Rhode Island. Go put a bid in. We'll split the ownership. Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Okay, what's next?